I'm Cydney Millstein. I'm an architectural historian and author. For over 35 years, I've had the good fortune to document the architecture, structures, art, and landscape design of our great city for perpetuity. My background is in the city. I mean, I grew up living very close to downtown, and as a child, I would take the streetcar downtown with my brother and would just marvel, at the streetscape. My career as an architectural historian has taken me to explore and document and write about historic buildings in Kansas City, and also work with engineers and architects, developers, and scholars in understanding our built environment. The greatest priority of the future of downtown is to keep the tradition of what makes Kansas City, alive and vibrant, connecting the new with the old. The continued preservation of the architectural achievements of our past as our downtown builds for the future is our legacy.
My name is Schaeffer. I'm an artist and a designer and a muralist in town. I go by Sike Style, and Sike Style Industries is my company. Yeah, I've been really fortunate to work with a lot of companies doing large, sometimes advertising billboards that are, art driven. So it's like 10% might be the slogan, but then really it's driven upon my design and what my creativity is. And so I've been really lucky to work with companies that are looking for my design sense and my skills of incorporating, say, their brand with my own creativity to decorate downtown in a new way. From Columbus Park to the Crossroads all the way to the West Bottoms. Yeah, it just feels good to be saying, all right, here's, a piece of my own artwork that now becomes part of the landscape. And so being able to kind of contribute my artwork to the greater landscape of the city feels really cool. Feels like a responsibility to do my best, but it also feels like, a great opportunity, a blessing to be like, all right, we trust you, we like what you're doing, and let us see what's next. And I'm always up for the challenge of that.
Hi, I'm Paul Masao Matsuoka, and I have the privilege of representing the community outreach of Kansas City Rescue Mission. We provide services to the poor and homeless here in the downtown area, and we have the opportunity to offer change lives to individuals much in the same manner as we've watched the downtown develop and change over the last few decades. I arrived in Kansas City in 1969 as a homeless teenager, and this was a new beginning for me. My culinary career led me away from downtown and brought me back in 2000 when I began volunteering right here at the Kansas City Rescue Mission. What became so important to me was just to listen for a motivation for change. Because if someone has motivation for change, whether they want to develop a whole downtown area or whether they just want to claim a life that's beyond the circumstances that they happen to be engaging in the moment, that's the common denominator there of my experience of downtown and my experience in serving our community.
Well, I'm Butch Rigby, and I'm just a kid from Liberty who came down here to go to college many, many years ago and fell in love with the urban core, fell in love with downtown. I had these two great passions. One was the movies. It always has been and really always will be. But the other that I discovered as a young person matures is how much I love architecture, history, old buildings, the history of our town. To this very day, I love reading the story about many of the old buildings that we purchased and renovated. The building we're sitting in right now used to be an old car dealership from the 20s. To bring that light back inside, to connect the inside to the street, and to make it vibrant again can sum up everything that I love in my career. I'm a reflection of these dozens of small businesses who are my tenants, because they are involved from the beginning in the renovation and the style and what goes on. They are involved in making that a destination. While I may be designated an urban hero, the real urban heroes are the hundreds of people that work with me. And so when You know, when I'm recognized, or any of us are recognized, we all know we're being recognized as that little point of the greater light behind us.